All right, so if you've been in the housing market for any period of time, you know just how daunting it can be to look for new construction at an affordable cost. Well, in this video, I aim to solve that problem for you as I show you 4 different neighborhoods that could just be your saving grace in the Wilmington area. Hey, and if we haven't met yet, I'm Avery. I'm with American Home Team at eXp Realty. I am a licensed realtor here in the state of North Carolina. So anywhere that you're looking to potentially move to on the eastern coast of North Carolina, I would absolutely love to hear from you and see how I can best help. Phone number and email address on the screen. That is the best way to get in contact with me. And once again, I would love to help however I can. But guys, diving into it, the first neighborhood that we have is Blake's Farm. Blake's Farm is a D.R. Horton neighborhood, and the price point is anywhere from the 200s, like 290, 295, all the way up into the 500s. Now, the Grove at Blake's Farm is an interesting neighborhood simply because it's located in the Scotts Hill area with a Wilmington address. However, it's in the well-known and highly coveted Topsail School District. The community amenities in the Grove at Blake Farm are a fire pit, clubhouse, a pool, pickleball courts, a community outdoor kitchen, as well as a grilling area. Now, this neighborhood is also very walkable with sidewalks and just being a pretty private community, very walkable. So that makes it very family friendly, or just any of you that are interested in exercise and getting outside on a daily basis. This neighborhood is plenty big enough to walk to get exercise and pretty slow speed, so you don't have to worry about cars. Additionally, the Grove at Blake's Farm is located right off Highway 17, right between Hampstead and Wilmington. So your commute to Wilmington is super quick, and then anything you want in the Hampstead area or Topsail Beach, it's no more than a 30 or 35 minute drive to Topsail Beach, but Hampstead is literally a 2-minute drive. The majority of the shopping and stuff around this neighborhood is going to be in the Porter's Neck area. And then, with the bypass being built up around the neighborhood, it's going to provide great access to downtown Wilmington, as well as even faster access to the Porter's Neck, Ogden, Wrightsville Beach area. And these floor plans are anywhere from 3 to 5 bedrooms, starting at about 1,600 square feet, except for the cottages. And you can choose between a 1 and a 2-story home. Now, D.R. Horton is a spec builder. They turn and burn. So you're not going to be choosing your selections or anything like that. However, you will be getting incentives because D.R. Horton is very good at giving incentives to buyers, whether it's $10,000 toward closing costs or it's a rate buy down. They offer very sub-market rates. And I believe their homes are wired smart homes. Now, with that said, the cottages are much smaller and somewhere around that 1,000 square feet mark. And those are the lower price point. They are generally 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, 2 bath. And this is designed a little bit more for your low maintenance living, or maybe you're a retiree that wants a nice community, nice amenities, being close to everything, but you don't want the upkeep of a big home. The cottages are perfect for that. And so the Grove at Blake Farm is an outstanding option if you're looking for affordable living close to just about everything that Hampstead and Wilmington has to offer. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit further north in the Castle Hayne area, we have Sidbury Station. Right off Sidbury Road, Sidbury Station, still close to all of the amenities. It's close to Hampstead, it's close to Porter's Neck, it's close to Castle Hayne and downtown Wilmington. But it's a little bit of a bigger scale, in my opinion. It is a master plan neighborhood, has an incredible pool, 0 entry pool. It does have a little spa, as well as a sport court for basketball, tennis, pickleball, you name it. It has a playground and a private dock, as well as ponds throughout the neighborhood just for aesthetic. And there is also a exercise room. Now, the school districts in this neighborhood are different. It's Castle Hayne Elementary, Holly Shelter Middle, and Laney High, which according to niche.com are pretty good school districts. This neighborhood really prides themselves on community and just being neighborly with each other, hence the amenities and whatnot. There are trails that go throughout the neighborhood that you can walk on, run on, so on and so forth, walk the kiddos in their stroller. But this neighborhood is a little bit more of a nice master plan community in the middle of nowhere is how I want to describe it. It's in the middle of sort of the country, but it's a big, beautiful neighborhood. Now, the price points in Sidbury Station start at approximately $350,000. And there's 4 floor plans that D.R. Horton is building. First one is the Aria. Second one's the Cali, which is probably the most popular floor plan that D.R. Horton offers. The Gallon, and then the Hayden. What I will say is that a lot of people don't like the Gallon, the way it looks, the front elevation. However, they step inside and they see the practicality of the floor plan, and they absolutely love it, especially for families. The Gallon's 4-bed, 2.5 bath. It's a 2-story, and it's approximately 2,300+ square feet. So it's a very good size home that fits a good sized family and has a awesome floor plan. The only thing is it's not the fanciest front elevation. And the Gallon's starting right at that $392,000 mark. And a very similar floor plan, but more square footage, is the Hayden. The Hayden's about 2,500 square feet, and it can be a 5-bed, 3-bath, as well as 2 garage spaces. Both the Aria and the Cali, they are absolutely incredible floor plans, and they are, in what I think is probably the most popular floor plan. They're single levels, between 1,600 and 1,800 square feet, 3 and 4 bed, 2-bath homes. And once again, they're just the simplest build with a little bit more charm on the front elevation with the front porch and such. And I think you guys will agree with that, but you know, history has shown that the Cali and the Aria are the more popular floor plan, although the Gallon and the Hayden sell really, really well. But once again, the prices in here for the amenities that you get in the master plan community with a 5-bed, 3-bath at $415,000, very hard to beat. Not many builders can compete with it. The thing about D.R. Horton is that they are the biggest builder in the country. And when you're the biggest builder in the country, you can pull out all the stops. You turn and burn, you have your system, you don't let buyers really upgrade anything throughout the process, make selections throughout the process, so you can keep your costs low, right? So these neighborhoods, for the amenities you get, the location that you get, are among the top of the affordable new construction in the area. But with that said, let's move over across the Cape Fear River over to Leland. All right, so now we're in Leland, one of the most up and coming areas around the Wilmington region. And we got 2 neighborhoods for you, the first being Grayson Park. Now, Grayson Park's been built on by several different builders, and Grayson Park does have walking trails, sidewalks, a clubhouse, community pool, playground, the whole shebang. It's an incredible neighborhood. But D.R. Horton has some special things going on the backside of Grayson Park. And the first being single-family homes. There are a ton of homes left to be built here in Grayson Park, and they're going to be starting right about $350,000. And as of recently, I had 4 under contract here in Grayson Park with D.R. Horton. 3 were townhomes, which we'll discuss here in a second, and 1 is a new construction Litchfield plan. That's one of the top plans that D.R. Horton offers, in my opinion, and that one should be finished up right about June time. Now, the homes here in Grayson Park aren't nearly as boxy as maybe the Grove at Blake Farm, but they are still offering some of the same floor plans like the Aria and the Cali, which once again are some of the more popular floor plans. They're also offering the Darby, the Forester, which is a really nice 4-bedroom plan, the Glen, which is a little boxy in my opinion, but it offers a lot of space and a great floor plan, as well as the Litchfield, which the Litchfield is a beautiful plan. Now, the Aria is going to be the cheapest floor plan, and that's right about $348,000, followed by the Cali, the Litchfield, the Glen, Darby, and then Forester, which is going to be the more expensive plan, but also the biggest. It's 2,600 square feet. The Forester is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage, and like I said, 2,600 square feet makes it great for bigger families. And what's nice about the Forester is that you have 3 bedrooms upstairs, including the primary suite. You have a bonus room upstairs, but you do have a bedroom on the first floor. So call it maybe an in-law suite. So if you're looking for a bigger floor plan, maybe something you can put your parents in, or just a space for guests down on the first floor separate from the rest of the bedrooms, the Forester is gonna be a great option. Now, if you're a little bougie like me and you like really nice kitchens, the Litchfield's probably gonna be your pick. The clients I have under contract right now on a Litchfield in Grayson Park, they chose the Litchfield specifically for the open floor plan, single floor living, but primarily the big kitchen. It's a 2,000 square foot ranch, and the kitchen being open to the living space as well as the dining room just makes it feel so expansive in that area. And then the sliding glass doors open up to a very large 25-foot wide covered patio. And if you know anything about us here in North Carolina, we love our outdoor space. Most people will invest more money into their outdoor spaces than their interior spaces. So that covered patio is going to come in handy in the spring and summer months, really all year round, because weather is so great all year round. I have a very big covered patio at my house. We have a TV in the back with a nice eating area and a sitting area with a fire pit and so on and so forth. We absolutely love it, and we use it all the time. So that covered patio is going to come in handy. But it also has a pretty large primary bedroom. We're talking about 15 by 15. It's a pretty good size for a single story home with 2,000 square feet. I think you guys would really like the Litchfield plan as my clients did, but honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the other floor plans either. Now, once again, D.R. Horton offers some of the best incentives out there, such as, $10,000 toward closing costs, rate buy downs. They'll give you a move-in package with like a refrigerator and, a washer and dryer maybe. Little things like that D.R. Horton really does to try and incentivize you to move into their neighborhoods. But moving on, and this is probably going to be the best neighborhood that we talk about today. I don't know because it hasn't been started yet, but the talks of it, it's pretty highly regarded, and that is Indigo Preserve. Indigo Preserve is located right off of Brunswick Forest, and it's gonna have its own slew of amenities with a pool, fitness center, walking trails, the whole shebang. This is gonna be a little bit more of your higher end D.R. Horton builds, offering a few bigger floor plans and honestly a little bit higher end finishes. Once again, they are a big box builder, so you're certainly not getting, top of the line everything, right? However, this is going to be a whole new package. The neighborhood's gonna start in roughly the $370,000 range, but we're ranging anywhere from about 1,700 square feet all the way up to a little over 3,100 square feet with their Harbor Oak floor plan, which is a beautiful, beautiful elevation. And the Harbor Oak is very much like the Forester. The only real difference anyway, is that there's a loft upstairs. So you have 3 bedrooms, including the primary upstairs. You have a bedroom downstairs for like an in-law suite, something to that effect. But you have a ginormous loft upstairs that is 19 by 17. So use it as a theater, use it as another bedroom, a homeschool room, whatever you want to use it for. The Harbor Oak is a great option. But they're also offering the Isle, the Darby, the Litchfield, the Forester, the Madison, which is another very nice floor plan, and it comes with a 3-car garage, the Roby, and the Wren. The Roby and the Wren are a little boxy as well. I think probably the most popular floor plans are going to be the Litchfield, the Forester, the Harbor Oak, the Madison. But this neighborhood is literally just being started. There's not a single home, not even the model or the clubhouse, that's been built yet. So if you're interested in getting into this neighborhood, let's chat, because they're starting to put these up, and they will be up by basically the end of March 2025. So there's going to be about 1,700 homes in here. It's a very big neighborhood. But if you were interested in Brunswick Forest, but maybe you missed the boat in Brunswick Forest, this is going to be your next best bet, because it's literally right off Brunswick Forest, 1 road separation, and it has amazing amenities, great access to Leland, and honestly only about 10 to 15 minutes to downtown Wilmington. So if any of these affordable new construction homes strike a chord with you, if you're interested in learning more about the neighborhoods, feel free to shoot me a message, an email, a phone call, a text. Those are the best ways to get in contact with me. I would absolutely love to chat and see how I can best help. But until the next video, guys, peace. See you later.